What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you another cryptocurrency stream. And guys, just last night we had that breakout out of this pattern that I was talking about yesterday, guys. Just an excellent trade. If you would have taken that trade even at the point of breakout down to the lowest point, that's over 6%. Say like you use 10x leverage, guys, that's over 60%. Let me know in the comments if you caught that trade. And I want to show you guys exactly what led up to this trade becoming a reality and what I've found in the price action, which could yield a new pattern, could have a new breakout. And I want to show you guys exactly how to take that trade, whether long or short. And guys, we got a few other alts I want to talk about today other than just Bitcoin, including Filecoin and Mana. They both have very similar patterns playing out right now, guys. I want to show you guys exactly how those breakouts are going to happen, exactly how to make those trades a reality for yourself. If that sounds good to you guys, be sure to subscribe and like, and I'm going to dive right into the price action. And don't forget about all of my giveaways, and if you're interested in becoming a student, head right over to the website and join the student program. Okay guys, so we're going to start over here with Bitcoin, and as you guys can see, very clear as day, we had a nice trifecta right here, guys. And what do I say about trifectas? When we get one either to the upside or the downside, you take that trade. So just in simplicity here, let's use the EMAs as an example. We had the 7, breaking the 20, breaking the 50, even the 100. This is more than a trifecta, guys. This is a trade you definitely should have taken. And guys, let's say you took it at the indication. You took it at the indication, rode it all the way to the bottom. That's almost 7% total. And even if you're still holding to right now, you're still at almost 5%. Guys, just for transparency, I actually did cash out right here, okay, at around 5% with 20x leverage, guys. Let me just explain this to you guys. That's over 100% right there in that move. I want you guys to really hear that that's how amazing leverage is, guys. You can make money no matter what when the market's going up or down, and that is the beauty of what's going on in the world today, okay? We have all these new forms of trade that just wasn't something that was a reality, for instance, 10, 15, 20 years ago, guys. These are just biblical times in cryptocurrency. You want to make sure you're making as much money as you can. We also broke out of this channel to the downside here. So one thing I'm still looking for is to get above this major resistance, but guys, there has been a change here. So let me just draw this out for you guys. Okay. So we could be having a big motion like this. Okay. Make this nice and yellow. Okay, so we could be in a big descending wedge right now. Okay, guys, and that's exactly what I think is going on. We're going to kind of teeter around in this zone for a little bit in combination with volume and patterns, and the patterns to show us which way the price action is going in the immediate, guys. Okay, so for instance, let's just use the EMA as an example. We get the 7 breaking through the 20, the 55 to the upside. We will retest resistance. If we continue this crossing down in combination with negative volume, for instance, bearish volume, red, we will work down. But if the volume, for instance, is below the moving average, we might just move sideways. Okay, guys, so that's exactly what I'm going to be looking at. And yes, you can pull up a litany of other indications. I like to keep it very simple for you guys. Remember, simplicity is the key to successful trades, not overloading your charts with 15 different indicators so it takes you an extra 10 minutes to enter your trade. Think of trading as very peer-to-peer. There is, somebody out there who's making the best profits, someone out there who's making the worst profits. You want to be nearing the higher profit margin and not the lower, okay? So you must be able to enter your trades and execute them as well as get out of them as quickly as possible, guys. But just in simplicity here, we would take this measurement from the back of the wedge and use wedge theory to the point of potential breakout. And guys, let's say we broke out to the upside here, we could be easily retesting that $39,000 level. And if we broke out to the downside, guys, we would be easily retesting trend. Okay, so this is definitely a very important time for Bitcoin. Like I said, in between the $29,000 level and the $42,000 level is just an extremely pivotal time for Bitcoin. Whichever way we break out of that channel is going to determine the next few months, quite simply, guys. But we do have a lot of other coins to go over, but guys, just remember, in simplicity, we break the resistance, you go long. We break the support, you go short. And guys, just real quick, I want to talk about Filecoin here. So let me show you what I found in the patterns here. So we definitely have a very clear as day horizontal triangle here. Let me just draw this out for you guys. Okay, now this could break either way, guys, so I really want you to hear that. We have to kind of play this one as it goes and use our indications and patterns within patterns to really get an accurate representation of where this will be traded, okay? But on this pattern alone, guys, we will get a sizable move out of here. So for instance, you're not, experienced in patterns within patterns yet, or you're not dabbling in leverage trading, okay, you can still take these medium-sized patterns and make an excellent trade, whether long or short. You don't have to apply, for instance, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5x leverage if you're brand new. Okay, guys, you can still just do a spot trade or just get in the market and apply that long or short, and then get out of the market at the target, guys. So let me just show you the target projection out of this pattern here, guys, and it's measured just from the back of the wedge here, okay, to the point of breakout. This actually should be a little taller, by the way, guys. I could have gone a little further back. Okay, so the point of breakout could actually yield us all the way back up to $135. But if we break down, for instance, we roll over again, I mean, my gosh, this could be devastating for Filecoin, guys. This movement is going to be big, okay? Now, what a lot of people, including myself, are kind of anticipating if we don't roll over is kind of a sideways movement, okay? The market is kind of in a place of accumulation for sure. After this big runoff, a lot of people are arguing that now is the time to be buying in. And just for transparency, guys, whenever there is a big dip like this, I am buying in. I'm basically buying coin every other week right now, or every week, depending on the price action. If the price action is really low, I'll get in that week. I am buying every single dip, guys. I really cannot stress enough. I believe in these higher times coming coin wide. I will be profiting from that, guys. Like I always say, you know, I'm really all into crypto. I either, you know, go broke or make a lot of money. So far, so good, and we're doing really well. But guys, it's because of strategies like this that actually make this a reality for me. So let's jump over to Mana quick. That's exactly what I'm looking at in Filecoin. We break the support, you go short. We break the resistance, you guys go long, and then use your indications. For instance, either take your breakout play, your indication play, or for instance, a pattern play. But guys, remember, as the pattern forms out, pattern buy should only be done in the back of the pattern. Okay, as it consolidates down and tightens up, a pattern buy becomes more irrelevant, and you're always leaning more towards indication plays and then a breakout as the pattern develops. Okay, pattern buys are done at the beginning of a pattern, okay, because that's when the volatility is still ranging. Okay, and that's where you want to get in on a pattern play, guys. So I hope that makes sense for you guys there. Let's jump right over to Mana. All right, guys, we definitely have a few things playing out with Mana. We obviously have this big horizontal triangle here, but I definitely want to show you another pattern which is jumping out at me as well. And we definitely have a wedge here as well, guys, okay? So there's a few ways to look at this. And in simplicity, we have the legacy line right down here, okay? So this is kind of like a make it or break it moment for Mana. My gosh, guys, and unless we get a little bit of bullish volume here, we are going to retest this support again and maybe even retest the trend, guys, okay? This is looking a little bearish right now. Everything is rolling right over and rolling right over. If we break the last form of support in the trend, that is not a good thing, guys. Remember what we always say, the trend is your friend until the end, okay? So, guys, just in simplicity, we're trying to hold this pattern here, but if we break down, we will enter this one. If we break the support, guys, an excellent shorting opportunity. We break this plane of resistance here, that's exactly where I'd be going long. And notice the EMAs, guys. If we break above the 100 or the 200, you can expect these retests, guys. And notice the 7 dipping through the 20 for confirmation with volume that we are making that movement a reality, guys. Okay, and Decentraland is an excellent coin, guys. I actually am riding all free Mana at this point. I did take profit at the top, literally at the top, all the way up to the green. And guys, my gosh, the next time I will take profit will be way above this level. We're talking over $2. So I will be holding this coin no matter what happens at this point for the foreseeable future. Now, fast coin, if I get in with any more coin, I'll be looking to make these trades. But this is a coin that I actually have a major hodl position, and I will be hodling for higher times. So guys, right before we close up today, I just wanted to show you guys something really quick. A lot of people have been asking me, you know, how long is this cycle going to last? Are we going to pump further? Are we going to go down? Are we in a bull run? Are we in a bear market? Guys, there's only really one way to look at it right now. And if you really want to compare it, I can compare it to the second bull cycle when we had a massive run up, big runoff, about 6, 7, 8 months of just sideways movement, and then another big run up, guys, which surpassed the previous peak. I think we're going to have a very mimicking motion, which is relevant to our current time frame. For instance, the second bull run did only last 300 and some days. For instance, right now, as you guys can see, we are just a little past 392 days. The current time frame, we're exactly at 397 days. And a much more realistic projection could be much higher, okay? So as long as we continue to hold the lead-in trend line here, we could possibly see some higher times, but we could be in for a sideways motion, which could last until middle of July. Okay, guys, understand that. And just for transparency, here is my projection. A 752-day bull cycle, the longest one in history. And to me, it's the only thing that makes sense with all the hype, the inflation, the scarcity of Bitcoin becoming more relevant. I mean, my gosh, guys, the institutions getting more involved, everything lining up is going to be what pushes these prices to much higher places and elongating the bull cycle, guys. And that's exactly what I'm going to be looking for in the price action. Now, remember, when we enter these little accumulation phases, just like I said, I've been accumulating in this phase. If we go down further, I'm totally okay with that. I will accumulate more down here. I'll even accumulate more down here, guys. I am a lifer with cryptocurrency. I will be in this no matter what. I have very diamond hands, and I believe in much, much higher times, guys. My bags are already packed, but any money I make, I'm putting it right back into crypto. And guys, that's all the time I have for today. These are pretty wild times in cryptocurrency, guys. And if you're not making the gains you deserve, honest to God, just go right over to the website right now and get signed up. I've made it so easy for you guys to get started. You can just make a payment right through PayPal. You can sign up right here on the student program to select your, I mean, you can literally book your appointment and be in on the schedule within the next month, guys. It's just incredible the way I've made this so simple for you guys. I even have all of my socials, guys, and if you don't follow me on all my socials, I do time-sensitive, pertinent information on each platform you guys just really can't miss. And guys, when you make a payment, okay, no matter how you do it, always send a payment confirmation with your name, YouTube tag, email, and please provide your transaction ID. That's actually how we match you up with your transaction, so we know that it's you guys. Okay, we have had a few fraud attempts actually since this has started, people trying to fake that they've paid or, you know, pretend they're someone else. Guys, the whole point of this is for you guys to discover your financial freedom. Okay, I want you guys to be able to replicate what I'm doing so that you can actually make these trades a reality for yourselves and your family. I plan to leave a massive legacy to my family with millions and millions of dollars, and that will happen. Okay, I could do that right now. Okay, but I want to continue to grow. I want to continue to unplug as many minds as I can, so to speak. And guys, let's just be real here. When you're trading 10, 15 years and you're learning from someone in that field that's been actively doing it, guys, it expedites your process massively. It's incredible. Okay, the reality is you guys all have potential to surpass me with just how fast you're learning, and that's really the goal here. I want you guys to really hear that. The eventual goal, when you guys get through your programs, that you don't need me. Right? I want you guys to be self-sufficient traders, making your own wealth a reality. And guys, that's the biggest joy I've received in this whole game. Yes, at first it was making a lot of money, but then after that, it's like, yeah, you're making money. It feels good to give back, guys. So this is how I'm doing it. So if you want to get signed up, guys, just make your account and get signed up for the student program, guys. You will not regret it. When you get to Zion, you'll be able to talk to all the other like-minded individuals exploring their financial freedom just like you guys, and it's just the best environment to grow. There is no comparison from one-on-one attention to group setting, guys. That's why our absorption rate is so high, guys. So if you want to discover your financial freedom, reach out to us today at bitcoindeathstar@gmail.com or head right over to the website and get signed up. And guys, remember, if you don't come from a rich family must come from you. With cryptocurrency, I make it as easy as riding that wave. I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.